All right, here's where we begin. Today in Annapolis, major shifts in justice, politics, and business are unfolding just around the corner. Welcome to the City Report with Dean Bark, your go-to for the news around town. Let's kick things off with a bang. First up, we have a headline that's causing quite the stir. Vincent Schiraldi has resigned as the DJS secretary, a move that follows the tragic fallout from the Brooklyn Day mass shooting back in July 2023. Crystal Gonzalez, whose daughter Aaliyah was tragically killed in the shooting, has spoken out. Gonzalez sees Schiraldi's resignation as a case of too little, too late. She might be onto something there. During the Brooklyn Day tragedy, 30 people were shot, including 20-year-old Kailas Fagbemi. The resignation might seem like a step forward, but for grieving families like Gonzalez's, it appears to be a mere drop in the bucket of the justice they seek. Administrative resignations have a habit of not delivering real closure. Seems like the system sometimes drags its feet until the pressure reaches boiling point. But hey, that's one way to respond to a tragedy, right? Let's pivot to the next story. Harford County Sheriff Jeffrey Gahler has thrown some serious allegations. He's claiming that Anne Arundel County Executive Stuart Pittman is playing politics with the tragic murder case of Rachel Morin. Now, Morin's murder has been controversially tied to criticisms of Immigration and Customs Enforcement, a move that Sheriff Gahler sees as Pittman politicizing the case. Seems more like political gymnastics than justice. Politics can muddy the waters of criminal justice. Sometimes it feels like victims' families are caught in the middle of a political tug-of-war. And call me old-fashioned, but that hardly seems fair. Moving on, Maryland is joining a wave of protests. This time it's the No King's Day movement against Trump's military parade on June 11th. It's an effort to counter what organizers view as a political spectacle. The protesters aren't exactly keeping quiet. They see this parade as all fireworks and no substance, a made-for-TV display of dominance, to be exact. Public protests are a powerful tool to challenge and redirect political narratives. Redirecting focus to pressing issues can keep political theatrics in check. Shifting gears, we now turn to the Severna Park Elementary abuse trial. It's an intense courtroom battle as the state rests its case and the defense steps into the spotlight with its slate of witnesses. We're talking about key testimonies from both a teacher and a psychology professor. Witnesses whose words might just tilt the scales of justice one way or another. Frankly, in such trials, the pursuit of truth often hinges on the credibility of testimony. It's a battle of expert perspectives, if you will. Now, let's talk business. Constellation Energy is shining alone on the Fortune 500 list. Once again, it's the only company from Baltimore to make it, coming in at number 186. For the fourth year in a row, no other local companies managed to snag a slot. It paints quite a picture of the economic hurdles that the greater Baltimore area is facing. When a city pins its hopes on one company's success, the economy has some challenges to address. Let's cut to the chase. Diversification is key, folks. And that's your report for Annapolis. Stay informed and tune in tomorrow for more on the City Report with Dean Bark.